Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the HermitPack server. In today's episode, we're going to be dealing with a little bit of an issue we have, and that is this. This teleporter, I use it all the time, and it's in like the worst possible location that it could possibly be in. So we are going to make ourselves a teleportation room, and, basically an RF Tools Dimensions room. And I want to put it in a place that is within the base, but the room I want... Whoa, a little bit of a glitchiness going on there. I want it to essentially be in like a different style than the rest of the base. I want my RF Tools room to be really kind of like futuristic and modern and bright and kind of science fiction-y, for lack of a better term, rather than this style that we've been using for the whole base. So that's kind of the plan for today's episode. I also need to figure out where exactly I'm going to put it. I don't think I want it next to the mob farm. We could potentially put it like over this way. Somewhere down here. Botania room. I do have a little bit of space cleared out over here, but this is going to be for something else. We also need to get a big reactor going fairly soon as well. And I really need to go and do some actual mining. It's been a while since I've done that. And the problem is Yellorium, I don't think, unless it's been patched, it may have been fixed in an update. But last I checked, Yellorium is not available through the quantum, whatever the thing is, our auto miner, our quarry. So let's see, where do we want to put this? I think I want it to be relatively close to the elevator. Maybe we'll make like a thing kind of going off in this direction. Or actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put it over... I don't know. Let me figure out where I want to put this thing, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I am back. I've figured out where I want to put it. We're going to put it over here. Off over on this side. I did make myself a drill from Actually Additions, and I've got 3 speed augments and then the 5x5 mining augment as well. So this thing can clear out space like super quickly. It's amazingly awesome for that. And I think what we'll do is we'll have like a little 3x3 tunnel. I need to see how far over does this go. 2303, so I need to make sure I go past that. So let's just take, let's use this granite, just to kind of mark some things out. So I'm thinking we'll still use these pillars. Actually, let's just use the hardened stone. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here. And if I run up against this... that puts me to 2309, which is well past where we need to go. So that'll work. That will work quite well. Now this is a little bit of an issue right here. I've got these cables. I installed a refined storage crafting grid over here in our Actually Additions room. I suppose it doesn't have to be there, though. I could certainly move it to somewhere else. Pretty easily. We could move it over here instead. Maybe that would be better. And then that would give us space to deal with this tunnel. Let's clear that out a little bit. And then, so if this is our pillar, our final pillar, that means this would be our doorway right here. So let's go like that, and then let's just start clearing out a room. So we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. This gravel must have fallen down from up there. Yeah. Okay. And actually, you know, we really don't need that big of a room, to be honest. I think I'm making this a lot bigger than I need to right now. Let's do this. Let's put a bunch of this stuff away. I've got a whole bunch of this hardened stone because I was going to work on a different project and then I decided against it. Let's see. Let's just grab a little bit of cobble right here. And let's just fill in some of those gaps. There we go. So how big does this room actually need to be? I think a 9x9 would be perfectly adequate. So 1, 2, 3. So we could fill this whole thing in. Because we'd have 3, 3. This would be a wall over here. So let's actually fill this part in as well. Oh, I'm out of cobble. And now I'm not. There we go. Actually, you know what? Builder's wand. What? Why you no let me place cobblestone? What in the world? Is my builder's wand broken? Okay. Not entirely sure why my builder's wand isn't working. That's a little funky. That's very strange. Whatever. It's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that should be a 9x9. Let's just make sure. What did I miscount? Oh, because this is not. Aha. I see. Got it. Okay. Try our builder's one again. Why does that not work? What in the world? Anyway, let me get this room all laid out dimensions-wise, and then I'll come right back to you. Okay, so we've got a space all cleared out. It'll do. This is going to be the size of the RF Tools room, I think, and we may tweak it as we go. So let's go ahead and put all of this stuff away. Let me clear out my inventory, and let me grab the RF Tools dimension stuff that we're actually going to need, and then we can start working on the design, because I want to get the stuff in place so we know like where we're going to put things, and then we can kind of design the room around the function, and it should be good. All right, guys, I am back. So what I'm thinking is here and here is where we'll put our matter receiver and our matter transporter, right? And then right here in the middle, we can put our matter booster. Can I rotate that thing with a wrench? Doesn't seem that way. Seems like it has to face... What about here? Does it always face that way? Because that's super annoying. I wish that thing would face the way that I want it to. I wonder if we could put it underneath. If we put the matter booster there. And then we'll have like a little platform right here that will lead up. It's not actually going to be stone, but I'm just using the stone for the moment to kind of signify how that's going to work. Then right here, I'm thinking we'll have like a wall, right? And right in the middle is going to be our dialing device. Like so. And just out of curiosity, if we say dial the spawn village. Okay, good. That does work. So let's just interrupt that for now. So it'll still work if it's right here. And that's good. And then we also need a destination analyzer, which I suppose I could put maybe down here? Like we could put it right there. There we go. Some of these I kind of want to cover up. But here, we can dial it. Oh, I think this guy actually has to be connected, unfortunately. Yeah, I have to, okay. So, I think we will probably have to see the destination analyzer then. Oh, no, not there. I want it up. There. There we go. Much better. Okay, so that's all good. And then on the walls over here and over here are where we'll have our actual, like, dimlit inscribers and dimension stuff, yeah, our other alternate dimension things. Dimension editor, monitor, dimension builder. That actually should probably go right there as well. So dialing device, dimension builder, and destination analyzer. Okay, cool. And then up here, we'll have this wall as well that'll kind of work its way around. I think I would like it better, looks-wise, if we did destination analyzer and dimension builder like that, though. I think that looks a bit better. Just shape-wise. I know the room looks like garbage at the moment. Don't worry, it'll look good when it's all said and done. Right now I'm just kind of figuring out how I want to lay it out. So I think that's good. And then over here, as I said, is where we'll have our other stuff. So let's do this. Let's put these remaining things in here. We'll put you, and you into here. I do want my swapping wand. And we're going to come over here, put all this stuff away, and grab some alabaster. Because I think that's a very good, clean, modern block. And as I said, I want this room to really be kind of futuristic-y and, you know what I mean? I think it'll look good that way. So let's right-click that. Oh, someone's ringing my doorbell. 1 second. All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. That was the Amazon delivery guy delivering me a package that contained a couple things, one of which was a present for my sister, and one of which is an Elgato capture card for recording console gameplay. Ooh, spoilers. Anyway, I figured I was probably overdue to have one. But anyway, we should be able to go and Shift M? Is that not a thing anymore? I feel like when I updated to the most recent version of the pack, that may have changed. Although I already updated, so my hotkeys for that shouldn't have changed at all. Whoa! What? What just... What? No. My base. I did not mean to dial or go anywhere. What are you doing? We're just going to take this out for a minute. That was surprising. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the walls in here out of this nice alabaster, which I think will look really nice. Let's do that. And then the walls back there are all going to be hidden, so those can kind of be whatever. There we go. And then we'll have probably like an alabaster thing kind of like this is what I'm thinking, right? So it'll be kind of like this curved sort of deal. Do I want to do that, or do I think it looks better? I think it might look better like this. Yeah, I do think that looks better. There we go. So we'll have these kind of nice alabaster walls. And let's just put those in as well. There we go. And there. So that's kind of the idea. Now, the floor is going to be different, and the ceiling is going to have to be different too. So, as are these little bits here, I think. Let's go up and over like this for the moment. That'll do. We got to figure out what we're going to do for a floor in there. I don't want to use the hardened brick. We've used a ton of the hardened brick, and I want to use something different. So let's look at other options. Maybe I'd like to find something that's like tiled. Oh, do I have any laboratory blocks? I don't, but I'm sure I can make some. If we make a couple stacks of that, and then pull out our chisel, that should give us some good options. Yeah, there we go. These dark medium tiles should be perfect for what I'm looking for. Let's try those out. Let's just plop them in right about here. Yeah, that looks good. Nice and light. I want a very light color palette for this. And I think this fits the bill quite nicely. And I know it's not all like lit up and everything right now, and that's fine, don't worry. It will be when it's all done. We'll have lighting in here. But I think this does the job. There we go. And we'll put a torch back here and a torch right here. And we're going to have slabs kind of going around this. Although I may want to go... Let me grab some more alabaster here. Let's just grab some of that, and then let's make a few alabaster slabs as well. There we go. It may be better to do something like this and then put slabs in front of it. Yeah, I definitely like that better. I definitely prefer that. Okay, so that's good. I also think this would look better up here. So we've got our destination analyzer, dialing device, and like that. Yep. Alabaster up here like so. I think that's good. Okay. And now for a ceiling. We could potentially go with the laboratory blocks again. Or maybe these ones for the ceiling. Let's just take a peek at that. What do we think? Maybe I like that better for the floor, actually. And then we'll go with the lighter one for the ceiling. I think I like that idea better. I think that'll look better, to be honest. There. Oh, I'm out. Let's make a few more. There we go. There, here, and there. Let's just get a light up in here so you guys can see. Yeah. I think that's good. Okay, now here and here. I want a different texture. So let's try maybe this screen. What's that look like? Who? How's that look? That looks okay. Screen. Does it connect like that? It does. So let's just do... Oh! Let's just do something like that. And see... Get that back under there. There we go. Torch here just so we can kind of see it a little better. I think that's good. And then this one, I think I'm going to do the screen there as well. Just so it pops a little bit better. And I think the transition is a little bit better here too. Switching into the dialing device and the dimension builder. I think that's good. And then we can also use these in the corner there and there for a little bit of extra, like, detail. And how would it look if we did that? Not as good. Not really a fan of that. I think I'm good with this. This is pretty good. And then maybe up here, we'll just bring that across to kind of frame out the door a little bit. Does that look good? I think it does. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. Now, we do need some lighting in here of some sort. And potentially, we could do just about anything painted as glowstone. But let's look at lamp options, because there are some decent lamps. And that's the white lamp, right? Oh, I didn't want to make that many. Oops. Oh, well. It'll do. That was entirely accidental. That's all right. Now, if we right-click that, okay, that works. It gets the job done, but I don't like the way that it looks. So maybe here we put one right there instead. I think that'll look better. And then it also kind of looks like we're connected up there. I think that's good. That's much better, I think. And then now we need to figure out how we're going to do the other things. So, the rest of this stuff can probably all go on one wall, and I think we'll put it right here. So I'm going to put a dimension editor, a modular storage, a dimlet workbench, and a dimension inscriber over here. And this modular storage I'm just using to hold all of my dimlets. And then let's grab another set of laboratory blocks. And let's maybe do something like this. Just right here. And maybe we'll put a couple of lamps in there. How's that look? That looks all right. I can't say I'm a huge fan of it, but it looks okay. And then maybe we just make it match. Out of laboratory blocks again. Laboratory. There we go. That should be plenty. And we'll just kind of make it match on the other side. I don't think there's anything that I need to put there right this very minute. But there may be at some point. So let's just do this. Oh. You go here. And then we had lamps, I believe, here and here. And that should be enough light now where I can get rid of these. Although we'll also hide one in this corner right there, I think. And that will then give us plenty of light in this room, and I want this room to definitely be well lit. Also, yeah, I like that better. That looks pretty cool. It'll do. And maybe here and here. We'll put in another lamp. Also helps kind of break up the floors a little bit too. I think that's good. I think that's really good. I like it. Now, this hallway, this is a little bit of an issue in some ways. Not in a massive number of different ways, but it's certainly a little bit of an issue because it's very different, and the transition is going to be a little tricky. So I think what I need to do is find a door that I like. How does the reinforced door, what is that, lead and iron? Can I make lead plates? You. 1, 2, 3. Let's make a reinforced door. Let's see how this looks. It's pretty boring. Can I just open it? No. I'm assuming it needs a redstone signal. Actually, let's use a button just for test. Yeah, it opens with a redstone signal. So we could put a pressure plate down, and that would get the job done. That works for me. I'm good with that. So then we just need to figure out the transition, and I think what we'll probably end up doing is finding something that's approximately the color of that door, like this hardened stone, for example. That looks all right to me. Actually, we could even do it. Yeah, we'll just put it right in this hardened stone wall. I think that's a better option. So the door itself is going to go right here. We'll grab some of these hardened stone bricks and go like so. And then this whole floor in here will be the laboratory blocks. These guys. I think that'll be better. Let's see. Lab. Hopefully this is enough. Let's just make another stack just to be sure. I think this will be enough like this. We'll find out. There we go. Do 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 do. And then we need to do something with this tunnel. And the tricky part is going to be this. This is going to be the hard part. So what I'm kind of thinking, are there facades for refined storage? Are there any kind of like, I don't see any. Not an NEI anyway. Or JEI, I should say. Let's put you down right there. Let's get pressure plates. I'll make one wooden pressure plate and one... Actually, yeah, we'll just do two wooden pressure plates. One will go here, and one will go here. That looks terrible. Just kidding. We're not doing that. We're so not doing that. Let's just do 2 buttons instead. I think that's a better plan, because this looks absolutely horrible. Where'd my other button go? I did make 2 buttons, didn't I? Or am I losing my mind? I think I'm losing my mind. Could have sworn I grabbed a second button. Huh. Oh, I did. It was on the floor right there. Okay, well, whatever. It'll get used. It's fine. And then just for now, I'm just going to put a couple of torches going down the middle to keep this lit up while we work on it. Okay, now this part probably doesn't have to be too complicated, so let's just grab some more alabaster. And let's just try filling this in like so. And we'll just do something like this. That can probably stay the way it is. There we go. This tunnel, I feel, is not going to be very interesting. We'll have to do something to kind of dress it up and make it look better. Because right now, this is not really a good look. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's go back to here. Let's grab our laboratory blocks. The ones that we have left. And our lamps. Let's get our ceiling in place. Which would be... Ooh, actually... Our ceiling should really be up at this level, up here. Because then we can at least do something like that. And like this. Which will make it look significantly better. Just by having that little thing. It just kind of helps us avoid an ugly flat ceiling. And gives us a little bit of interest in the walls, even if it's not a ton. There we go. That's a little better. And then we can maybe go like here, here, and there. And put lamps up there. There we go. How bright is that? It's kind of bright. Is this spawnable? It is. That's a problem. So maybe right here. We put a row in like this. Which will keep that from being spawnable. And then this one, we could actually do the same thing, I think. I think the door can be on glowstone. Yep, it totally can be. And that should... Yeah, that prevents this whole thing from being a spawnable area. So there we go. Now, the only thing I still have left to do is wire it all up, which will be really easy to do, and I'm going to do that off camera because it's not very fun to watch. But this is now our RF Tools room, or our RF Tools dimension room, to be exact, where we will teleport around and spawn to new dimensions, and whenever I teleport back to my base, I will spawn right here instead of spawning in the floor. So, so there you go. But guys, I am out of time for this episode, so my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.